Imagine you open your eyes and surprise, your body didn't come along. No arms, no legs, just your brain awkwardly freeloading in the cosmos. Kinda creepy, kinda awesome, right? But here's the twist. Your mind is still thinking even without a body. Would you panic or start moonwalking with, well, no legs? Because if the body disappears, are you still really you? Or does your mind crash like bad internet with no router? Let's find out. Can the mind survive without a body? Can the mind survive without a body? Okay, this one's might. What if your brain didn't need a body? Yeah, I know, sounds like a sci-fi. But today, we are diving into some seriously creepy stuff. Real science, strange experiments, and the question, what are we without the things we walk around in? So, if you've ever wondered, what makes you well? You, stick around. Let's break the brain in the best way. Close your eyes. What if you're just a brain trapped in a simulation? Now, imagine your body fading away. No heartbeat. No breath. But your thought still there. Could your brain survive without you? Could you be just a brain in a jar? Or worse, what if that's what you already are? Throughout history, we've believed the mind and body are inseparable. That without the body, there can be no you. But what if science and philosophy suggest otherwise? Today, we will explore chilling brain experiments, sci-fi possibilities, and some of the most mind-bending theories about consciousness. Because this question isn't just science fiction. It might be your reality. The human brain is 1.4 kilograms of fat and electricity. And yet, it generates love, fear, music, poetry in you. Some scientists argue you are your brain. Everything else is hardware. But even with today's technology, no one understands how the brain creates consciousness. Cut away the limbs, remove the organs, and the brain can still think. So, is the body just a support system? In 2020, Yale scientists kept pig brains alive hours after death. Nobody attached. They restored cell function, synaptic activity, without the animal waking up. If we can keep brain tissue functioning in a lab, what's stopping us from keeping a brain aware? Could we someday trap consciousness in a box? Imagine being awake, fully conscious, but paralyzed. No way to speak, no way to move. That's locked in syndrome. Patients report rich inner world, vivid thoughts, and memories. Proof that a mind can stay alive even when the body is frozen. Heck, visionary like Ray Kurzweil believe we'll soon be able to upload the human brain, scan every neuron, digitize your thoughts, store yourself on a chip. But if we succeed, is that really you? Or just a copy? Cold, lifeless, pretending to be you? Here's a terrifying question from philosophy. How do you know you're not just a brain floating in a vat, being fed fake reality? All your senses could be simulated, every memory artificial. It's the ultimate illusion, and you'd never know. Many amputees report feeling limbs that no longer exist, fingers that itch, legs that ache, hands that still move in their dreams. This strange phenomenon is called the phantom limb effect, and it tells us something shocking. Your brain holds on to the idea of your body, even when the body itself is gone. What this suggests is that the brain doesn't need the physical body to believe it's whole. It constructs a map of you, your arms, legs, face, and it can simulate sensations long after the body is no longer there. So, if your brain can hallucinate a limb, could it also hallucinate your entire reality? Long before modern science, ancient thinkers questioned the connection between body and mind. In Hinduism, the body is part of Maya, an illusion. The soul is eternal, and the body is just a temporary shell. Plato in ancient Greece called the body a prison for the soul, a cage that blinds the mind. Across indigenous and mystical traditions, from Tibetan monks to Sufi mystics, there are stories of mind traveling beyond the body, astral projections, dream walking, and out of body journeys. These aren't just metaphors, they are systems of knowledge that treat the mind as something far more mobile and far more mysterious. Artificial intelligence systems today can mimic reasoning, solve problems, even simulate emotional tone. Yet they have no body, no heartbeat, no sensation of touch or pain. Still, they learn faster than us. They adapt. So, the question emerges, can a machine mind exist without anybody at all? If AI can become self aware, it might prove that embodiment isn't necessary for thought or identity. But here's the scary part. What if we are already on the same path? If consciousness can be separated from the body, then AI might not be the other. It might be our mirror. People who've been declared clinically dead sometimes come back with memories. They describe floating above their body, entering tunnels of light, or watching doctors try to revive them. These are known as near-death experiences, and they raise a profound question. Is the mind really shut down when the body is? While skeptics claim it's brain chemistry, others argue this experience hint at consciousness surviving after bodily death. If that's true, then maybe, just maybe, the body was never the whole story. Maybe it was just a temporary interface. Technically, yes, at least for a while. Philosophically, perhaps even longer. But the real question isn't just whether your brain can survive, it's whether you can, without your heartbeat, without your breath, without your skin. Because if thought can persist without form, then maybe you are not your body at all. Maybe you never were. But here's a darker possibility. What if your brain is functioning right now without a body? And this life you're living is just a construct inside your own mind. In our next episode, we explore a disturbing question. What if your memories aren't really yours? Because what you remember might not be what actually happened. Did you know you might remember a life you never lived?